Hi everybody, this is Matt Flegg, or aka The Whip, with an overclocking tutorial on p5k premium, q6600 Go SLACR with Kingston PC8500 HyperX RAM, running a RAID 0 set with 3 drives, 3 250s, making 750, a couple other drives in there as well, 1.8 terabyte or so. But today is not just overclocking, it's a couple other just things to think about. You probably have already in a lot of cases, but just to touch on it. And then we'll get into some overclocking, alright? Also, while we go along looking at all this stuff, if you need any help from anybody, go and see the guys at Blazing PC. Big hello to Toucan and S Dumper out there. They're probably two of the biggest gurus. They can give you a lot of help with this sort of hardware, especially the Asus boards and whatnot. Alright, now you've got to worry about cooling obviously if you're going to be overclocking your computer. I'll come over here and show you this. Now I've obviously got a lot of fans and whatnot in my case. To give you an idea, you get a nice size case as well. Oops, it has the lighting there. That's a normal sort of size case, sitting up against my Cooler Master SLACR 810. Now just get rid of that now that we don't need it anymore. Running a wireless LAN there as well, as you can see, and got the Nokia N95 hooked up, doing wireless and all that sort of stuff. Now if you're going to be mucking around inside your computer case, you should also have a static strap so that you don't ruin any of your electrical equipment. Case fans are obviously an important thing, unless you're going to go hardcore water cooling, something like that. Now, there is such a thing as overkill when it comes to fans. This here is a 4600 RPM, 38mm wide jet engine, which is just totally unnecessary. These ones here will do the job just fine. If you go over here, that's what happens to your fingers if you actually have the case open and try and catch the fan as it falls. But you have to be some sort of an idiot to do that, of course. Yeah, not much fun anyway. That's the FJ3R Lappy over there, Asus, 22-inch LCD. Now, external hard drive enclosures are always good to have. This is actually an external DVD drive enclosure or CD drive enclosure. I use it as a hard drive enclosure as well. Rewritable DVD discs are very good because 4.7 gigs not bad. Going the USB 4 gig, 8 gig, something like that. You want to flash your BIOS with USB drives these days. Now, if you don't know when I talk about families and steppings and whatnot, your CPU is, if you take off your heatsink, that's a stock one, you can actually have a look at it on the top of the CPU if you've thrown your box away and you don't know what you've actually got. It's hard to see there. That's an E6600 chip from the last machine, which I had in that P5B I did the tutorial on. G15 gaming keyboard, blah blah blah. Extra monitors to hook up to extra computers, that never hurts. Extra keyboards and power sources and bloody case fans and all sorts. Alright, now I think the go is to also realise that your airflow, I mean, it's fine to have lots of fans, but if you've got cool enough air, your ambient temperatures have to be alright. I'm a little bit lucky in that over here I've got my Dakin aircon over there. I go down through this hallway, computer's to the right of me now by the way, and I've got another aircon up there which I've got blowing directly down in this direction here, bin out of the way of course, going down to where I've got a fan, because it's the hottest room in the house, the computer room, which really sucks. But blow the air in from another room, get the air falling directly down to where the fan is, and it works. I know, you're all thinking what an idiot, but the hardcore guys out there know what I mean. Another aircon up there which will keep this door open and blow the air directly down here too when I'm going for the top benches. Also, I mean, you can see here the fan blows up here. I've even got Bart Simpson here directing the air in down towards where the graphics card is. I'm might go a bit silly with my fans, but I know that sure as hell there's no dust in the bloody thing. Now, inside it, ignoring neons and stuff like that, I found I had an air. I wasn't sure if the North Bridge was actually getting the flow it needed with the fins crossed the way they are. So I've put another fan down there to aim at the North Bridge attached to the side of the case. Put the Dominator ram fan over my Kingston ram. Bought the fan separately. Great idea that is. The 0504 bias, as I said in my picture, my video I sent up before, says that, well, allows me to go from, I couldn't get my RAM above 960 before, now it goes to 1230 if I want it to, but no matter what the divider, it doesn't seem to matter a great deal. You can see the hard drives up there. There's a 3 rated. I've got a parted drive, a couple more starters down there, all high speed. A lot of people have had issues with Western Digital hard drives on this board. I've never had a problem. All mine are Western Digital, in fact. I'm a bit lucky though. 750 watt thermal sake. Could have a good power supply. Make sure it's going to give you a steady flow of power. 8800 GTS, 640 megabyte graphics card there. The new 512 cards are providing better results. Friend just got one and straight away stock it beat mine. It's clocked to where I could get it. So that's the way to go now. Called the G92, I think it is, the chipset. Thermalright Ultra 120, obviously your cooling's got to be important. Now, these fans that you put on the Thermalright Ultra 120, push-pull doesn't matter a whit as far as I can see. I've made sure that's a high-speed fan. I don't run it above about 2,000, 2,200 RPM. It's capable of 2,800. This Cooler Master fan here is also capable of 2,800 or a bit more RPM. They've got fan speed controllers down the back here, the CPU fan and that one, so that I can keep that flow coming through. Now you can see there's a gap in that hard drive bay. I've just got the fan at the front, the other hard drive is split, so you can get that flow straight through the centre. Even the air coming from the fan comes down here, and it blows forward. When it hits this board, it goes towards the high-speed fan, which you can see I've got a 3-speed fan controller port hanging out the front of the case. So all those 3 fans in a row are the highest speed ones. Now, I'll post the next tutorial and we'll be straight into the BIOS. Make sure you know what you should and shouldn't have enabled and disabled. And you should be on your way. A couple of programs you should make sure you've got. If you want to go get them and have a play, you've got Everest, CPU-Z, you always get the latest ones of course, 1.43 I think CPU-Z is. I'm not saying you should, but if you want to use uTorrent and get full working version of Everest, the latest one, that's probably the way to go. I'll leave it at that, and I'll get the BIOS happening for you next. You enjoy watching that blank screen with you? Yeah. Okay, see you soon.